Hindi, learning Hindi is not, it's welcome. Nagaland state has full freedom whether to accept Hindi till class 10 or not to accept.
Hello viewers, apne sabke swagat korase Nagaland TV de. Aji mohan aya do ete olop din hoise itu amian khobor pa ase amian Union Home Minister bra itu Hindi subject to notice laga 8 state TV compulsory kodo kone class 10 tok itu la opor de amian itu aji khota ko lahi na se amian RPP president Sir Joel Nagalo de to taike tahana bhabna bi ki ase itu opor de amian aji itu la olop discussion korlo. तो सर वेलकम सर मैं एक हुदियो मुझे था कि अपने अपना भावना की ऐसे ये तो 8 नोटिस देते हैं हिंदी क्लास 10 तो कंपलसरी कर दो पा तो
Okay. Thank you Aram and NLTV once again. Ito according to the local papers लिखी ना से अमित शाह कोई ना से all the 8 states of the Northeast have agreed to make Hindi compulsory up to class 10. Paper day na online ase. So far, Nagaland government la position ki ase idu na jane, except for Principal Director Education la statement. Anyway, before going into that, mui ekta clarification ko munja ase. Hindi, learning Hindi is not. It's welcome. Or Hindi will be any language. Janishul Bhalase. Whether Hindi, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, French, whatever. Or by all means, learn these languages. Holibi compulsory kwato itudu mahan accept no. This is not compulsory. This is called imposition. Or imposition is not acceptable. Kile mane itu issue ki ase bole to as of now Nagaland class 8 tak to compulsory ase and after class 8 is option Hindi is optional alternative English will be local dialects will be itu apni kundu lo munja lo it's optional aro here the main issue is there's a thing called sender and state list central list state list ase state list there education aaya to Ministry of Home Affairs not be Indian government mohan ge impose korna pare because education falls under state list. Nagaland state has full freedom whether to accept Hindi till class 10 or not to accept Hindi till class 10. Nagaland government has full freedom. Aro iniga situation there Honorable Home Minister has said that all the states have agreed. Now people are confused. The RPP demands from the state government to make a clarification on this issue. Kilimane, the Principal Director Shanavas Pakuishe, we are yet to receive a directive. Home Minister ekta political statement dishido, and it is incumbent upon the state government to give a statement and clear all confusion. Ito principal director tai statement do the company na is not his job. Aro type of question directive it have received korne. So what does it mean by that? Directive received question accept no. He should have said we will wait for the state government's order. That's the right language. He should be using that. And it is for the politicians to make a clarification, not for bureaucrats to make a clarification on this issue. It will be just.
So sir, ami hudiyo munje thake do itu get clearly papers local dailies kane mon dikhilise all the states have agreed to apna bhavna ki ase itu ami hana state pe agree kurchina kora nai aro koi jan isna apne agi koi dise principal director do directives pana ichabi school education ta tai do inga koi na ase to itu lo apna bhavna ki ase do ami hangi olop chanai kila mane like you said we are all confused mohane kala no itu shon this up itu orne
See, the state government should come out very clear. Judi state government to written the only verbally Amit Shah logode Honorable Home Minister logode commitment dikhne ase. Nohole to all the 8 states ko ase, which includes our state also. But if the Nagaland government has not given the word that American be a safe, they should come out very clear. No, as per the local dailies, it is clear cut that all the 8 states of the Northeast have agreed. So now it is the state government who has to clarify properly, because as stated by our president, till class 8 is okay, but nobody can impose a subject to be made compulsory. For that matter, there are so many other languages. So it can be compulsory. It is insensible, and the state government have to come out very clear. Yeah.
Home Minister has made a political statement. Tai statement dia to tiny andas dia no hai. Mola understanding that what must have happened is some of the politicians, they must have met the Honorable Home Minister and they must have given assurance. Okay, mahani do till class 10 to mahan compulsory kudu assurance ekta dia thakibo pare. Why I'm saying this? 2 or 3 years back, the ban on dog meat kininga hoise. Central leader wa ekta kagos likhi kina mohana politician ekta ke likhi dise eto dog meat to ban kuru bola, consumption ban kuru bola ye kuina likhi. Immediately, without tai jaina cabinet te tai do issue raise kurina cabinet to ban kuru dishi do. Are thousands of families are dependent on dog meat for livelihood. Eating la charibina, economic aspects habina. Holbi ito na saina without any debate, without understanding the sentiments of the people, mohana culture, mohana tradition, na janina. Ekta central leader likhapra cabinet decision passed for a document ban and thousands of families were destroyed. They had to go to the High Court, spending thousands of money to lift the ban. Court was stay already. Iniga precedence aseto Nagaland. So in this case also, we suspect that some of our leaders, they must have met Amit Shah, and they must have given assurance, yes, we'll do it. So, our people are demanding, us. The Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister, the State BJP President, and the School Education Advisor. They should clarify to the Naga people whether they have given the assurance or not. We don't want demands.
To sir, a few years back, while I was studying, notice Hindi guna alak aro Hindi subject basically notice Hindi guna ulaise. To inga sob ulaija bisite to icha aro itu tahan impose kurase. Itu kwan is na order compulsory kurubo gune. To itu amihan naga manu karne to bhavna kursi kula apnehan itu ekta inga compulsory kurde to bhalna biase. From your point of view, itu kinga lagi apne compulsory kurde.
It is a matter of choice. Vaccination press conference we say it is about choice. It should be choice. When I say that Amit Shah has made a political statement, it's not only about Hindi subject per se. There's a wider dimension behind that. Ekta motive asato. It don't like to asato. National education policy this I should do. Tate Hindi compulsory kurubo going na kuanado. Tate national education policy once I should do. The local dialects. The education policy has given importance to local dialects, whereas the Honorable Home Minister is saying that Hindi will be imposed. It's totally contradictory, na? So itu issue there. Imposition is not acceptable. Again, imposition of Hindi and imposition from Delhi is not acceptable. Although that is against the federal structure of the government. India's structure, the constitution is such that more federalism, center-state relation. Already the center-state relation do dilute no grow again. So when the Ministry of Home Affairs says that Hindi will be imposed up to class 10, then it dilutes the federal structure of the Indian Constitution, which is not acceptable. So itia mohan laga judi mohan leaders kambra yes Hindi will be imposed kunya thakishi kulibi moihan naga manu hando whether to accept that or not to accept that we should have wider debate on that. Again, we have nothing against Hindi. Learn a language by any means. Learn Kurbi. Moigan, bacha time do Moigan because of the Naga national movement, because of insurgency, Nagas refused to learn Hindi in everything today. And even when we were studying in Delhi and otherwise elsewhere, we refused to speak in Hindi. In a little times have changed. Aro, by any means, learn it. It should be individual's choice. There should be a coherent policy. Nagaland government kushi action China yes kubo action no kubo itu no hobo lage proper debate thakibo lage. If we talk about imposition of Hindi, why can't we talk about inclusion of the Naga freedom struggle in our school curriculum? Kilomane education is a state subject. Moigan Nagaland government do curriculum on lagao pareto. Naga freedom movement labi subject lagai bina, curriculum na lagai bina. Kili do nogure. Aro do nogure gina kila aro manu ekta kubo jana polani yes kubo. Are don't be sophisticated chamchak dei ho. Our leaders stop being sophisticated chamchak deis. At least understand as sentimental people. Itu bunja.
So aji amian ahine de amian RPP party han aro president aro tala colleagues kan ki bhavna se ami hange bhalba janai dishi itu imposition korala do compulsory korala do Hindi ami hana 8 notice state te to inika khobor aro itula same topic ta ami han apni hange update di thakbo ido kana apni sai thakbi Nagaland TV moi aramachimi with camera person Choachingum for NL TV.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.